sometimes, just sometimes, I feel like a dream crusher. Heavy. And yet our goal is not to crush your dreams. Our goal is to help you align reality with the dream that can come true. Because if we help you do the thing you want to do and it doesn't work out well, that's a nightmare.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team. Moving forward together with the Dekker Team.
It's fascinating to think that over 35 years worth of and over 3,117 times we've been helping people sell, buy, and invest in real estate. And yet really what's below all that? Below all that is building their finances, building their faith, building their fitness, building their fun, and even strengthening and healing in relationship, vitality, real estate. These things all fit together.
They do.
Suzanne, I know you got more questions for us that are going to assist people in being positioned to make really sound decisions when it comes to their real estate.
I do. In the last episode, one of the last episodes, Ken talked about backing up the bus. Like I've got a dream. I'm like stars in my eyes. I know what I want. And the question that hasn't been answered is, can I do or afford what I want? And Ken talked about backing up the bus. When you decide to back up the bus because what they want and what they're able to do doesn't align, how do you actually sit down and, one, have the conversation, but two, begin to prepare them for a journey that may look a little different than what they expected?
It's a great question, Suzanne. And you know what came to my mind was many times people come with a dream and they don't think they're able to do it. And they are. That's a bigger portion than those that can't do what they want to dream. It's interesting because many times people are in a position to do much more than they thought they were going to do. Mm-hmm. Now, for people that come to us and they have a dream and then we look at it and we send them to a financial person, a mortgage broker, somebody that's knows how to put all the financial pieces together, and they fall a little bit short of being able to do their dream. So then sometimes is there an interim step, or do you cost something? It costs something sometimes to get a dream, right? Most times if you want a dream, it costs something. So sometimes they have to move out of the more luxurious rental they're in and maybe move into a smaller apartment, or move in with their parents. Parents, I'm sorry, it happens. They're going to move back. The kids are coming back because they want to save some money for a down payment for their dream. Or, maybe we don't eat out. We usually eat out 3 or 4 times a week, and that's getting very expensive. And we decide we're going to take our own coffee and we're going to do some things. Now, the part that I really, really love, Suzanne, is when his
eyes are lighting up. Did you see that?
It's when I can go, if you did this, this, and this would save you money. This will save you tax money. You can put money into your RSP, then take it out, or you can put it into a first-time home buyer savings account, and it's going to save you tax money, and you're going to take it out tax-free. And that lights up my world when I can educate someone on how they save tax money, how they make their money go further. And then later on, it'll be, how do I take that original seed money and reuse it without selling the house to buy another property and start multiplying, right? That's exciting.
I want to stop and highlight this, because you're saying part of being a real estate agent in your mind is not just the transaction of a home, but is the holistic strategy to really have you maximize what you can do with whatever you have.
Do the most with the money you've got. I mean, we'll talk a lot more about that in the investment segment, but
and
that's the point.
And still maintain your vitality.
Yeah, keep it together. No, but it is about keeping it together, right? Emotionally, physically, spiritually, because if we're sick, if we're diseased, it's difficult to care for a house. It's difficult to maintain a house. It's difficult to do what we need to do inside a home, or even be kind to the people in our house. So it's to create, we're going to go back to the harmony piece.
Yeah, you know what just came to my mind?
No.
Yetta would never let me move close to a Dairy Queen. I could not have a house that was in walking distance of a Dairy Queen.
Because she was
Because
attending.
my vitality would
not happen.
decrease.
That's right. That's right.
I can't even have one on the way home, Suzanne, from work. It's deadly.
So you got to go out of your way to get one.
Yeah. Way out of my way. And so, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So sometimes we're looking at what will make this the best possibility. And sometimes people go, oh, look at that. We can do a fixer-upper. And I say, oh, are you handy? Have you ever done renovations? No, but I think I can. Well,
do you have time to do renovation?
Do you have time? Do you have emotional bandwidth? And do you have money? Because what people don't realize is sometimes if they get a fixer-upper and then they need cash to renovate that property, right? Whether it's 20 grand, 30 grand, 50 grand over the next 3, 4, 5 years. Sometimes it's easier to buy a house that's already renovated and get a mortgage for the extra amount. And that small payment each month is much easier to handle than trying to come up with cash to do the repairs on a house.
Or maybe it's purchase plus improvements.
Sometimes.
I think what we're attempting to get at, there's not a one size fits all.
Mm-hmm.
When we're having these dialogues, it's really understand their situation and what is available to them given who they are and their financial and emotional ability.
And I think also what I'm hearing is terms that are thrown around all the time. So someone will say, I fixed up my house. Yeah. Well, I can come and say, well, I'm going to fix up the house. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I think I do, is what I'm hearing you say.
Yeah.
But most times we don't know all the intricate details of what we're actually setting ourselves up to do.
Yeah.
And so your responsibility is to paint a picture of what those intimate details look like.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons, Suzanne, that we offer our free clarity call. And you just call me on my cell phone, 613-867-6058. And when you do that, we'll have 10, 15 minutes. We'll have a conversation if I have time. Otherwise, we're going to schedule it. You can also go to our website and schedule it there, dekkerteam.com. And we're going to spend 10, 15 minutes and just see if we should meet. Like, where are you in the process? Is there some decisions you're trying to make? And then we're going to create a meeting where we're going to go and we're going to create a plan to help you move towards your goal. But that call is the first step, right?
And that sounds so proactive. Like that sounds so, let me prepare for what my dream is.
Yeah, it's an easy step. We wanted to make it so easy that you, like I said, my number is 613-867-6058. I don't always answer because sometimes I'm with a client, sometimes I'm with my wife, sometimes I'm, doing a radio show. But leave a message for me, or if you get the voicemail and you don't like leaving voicemail, just text me. It's on my cell, and I'll get back to you. We'll have a great conversation, and we'll start walking that path together towards your special dream. Is that easy or what?
It's priceless, that conversation.
They say that luck is when preparation meets opportunity. And we're glad that you joined us on Life's Inside Track, because when we move forward together, we've got this.
Moving forward with the Dekker Team.